Theaetetus. Imagine being the son of a wealthy tech mogul or a successful entrepreneur. Your parents' wealth and influence could open doors to the best education and opportunities, giving you a head start in life. That's roughly the situation Theaetetus was born into, as the son of a rich Athenian. However, his family's wealth was squandered by those in charge of it, leaving him with limited financial resources. Despite this setback, Theaetetus' privileged upbringing still gave him access to the best education available at the time. He was able to study at Plato's academy, which was like attending an elite university or a prestigious private school. This education and upbringing gave him a solid foundation in mathematics, philosophy, and science, which he would later build upon. The academy was a hotbed of intellectual activity where some of the greatest minds of the time gathered to discuss and debate the latest ideas in philosophy, mathematics, and science. Theaetetus was in his element, surrounded by fellow thinkers who shared his passion for learning and discovery. They would often engage in lively debates with each other, challenging their assumptions and pushing them to think more deeply about the nature of reality. We know that somehow Theaetetus caught the attention of Plato himself, who featured him as a character in 2 of his famous dialogues. This is equivalent to being mentored by a renowned expert in your field or being featured in a prominent publication. Theaetetus' work on mathematics, particularly his study of irrational numbers, was groundbreaking. He built upon the discoveries of the Pythagoreans, who had found that the square root of 2 was an irrational number. He spent countless hours poring over mathematical texts, seeking to understand the underlying principles that governed the behavior of these numbers. His friends and fellow students would often find him lost in thought, scribbling equations on scraps of papyrus and muttering to himself about the intricacies of irrational proportions. Theaetetus took this further, showing that there were many more irrational numbers, possibly even an infinite number. This discovery demystified the concept of irrational numbers, making them more understandable and less intimidating. His fascination with geometry led him to explore the 5 regular solids of Plato, those majestic and symmetrical shapes that seem to hold the secrets of the universe. He became obsessed with the tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron, and his meticulous studies led him to a profound realization: there were only 5 such solids, and no other regular polygons could exist. From the intricate patterns of Islamic art to the majestic structures of Gothic cathedrals, we might be able to grasp why he was fascinated with those shapes and objects. Tragically, Theaetetus' life was cut short in a senseless war between Athens and Corinth.